Good morning guys, welcome to day 3 of the reading rush. So I am starting to look as tired as I feel, but I'm just about to head out to work, so I can't hang around long. But my plan for the day, I have a whole ton of candle stuff to do tonight because the last of the supplies that I've been waiting on for my next batch of what I'm doing have arrived yesterday. So tonight will be lots of candle stuff now that my stock is here, but my main plan for today is to try and finish The Emperor's Soul by Brandon Sanderson. So that is around 130 pages. I read like 3 pages yesterday, so not made it very far in this at all. I have just found out, however, that this is set in the same world as Elantris, but it's not actually related, because when I started it yesterday I was concerned that I just made all of that up and it had nothing to do with Elantris at all. But it does, it is vaguely Elantris related, it's just not really, if that makes sense. So my main goal is to finish this, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, the next thing that I will be doing tonight is, not the next thing because I have a full day at work before anything, but my plan when I finish this one, which is to fulfill the challenge to read purple on the cover, is to get into bed because I'm exhausted. I want an earlier night tonight, and read Children of the Whales Volume 4 by Abby Umeda. This one will fulfill the prompt to read a book all in the same spot. So these two are what I want to read today. I am going to yoga tonight and I have quite a few candle things to do, so we will see how I get on, but that is what I want to be doing today, and we'll see how successful I am. So I've just set yesterday's vlog to upload to YouTube. When I'm on my lunch today at work, I will get that all up for you guys to see. Today is going to be a true hump day. I feel like I look as shitty as I'm feeling right now. So today is going to be a true hump day. I'm gonna go to work and I will check in with you guys later on tonight. Hey guys, so I got home from work not long ago. I went and did some grocery shopping as well. It is now 4:50, so almost 5 p.m. I'm going to start making dinner after I've done this vlog update. But today I have actually managed to read some of, wow, glare, Emperor's Soul by Brandon Sanderson. I read Legion. I think I finished Legion Monday? Did I finish Legion on Monday? I think I did. So I just have the second novella in this. I'm on page 151 of 208. And wow, I am sweaty. Like, I've seen people vlogging in the UK this week and they are not sweaty. So why am I? Why am I so sweaty? Why is it so hot here? Wow. Beautiful, beautiful shot. I'm gonna move out of the sun. So yeah, I'm on page 50 of the, no, I'm on page 150 of this, so I have 60-ish pages to go. And The Emperor's Soul is a novella. It is set in the Elantris world, but it is not directly connected. I think it's definitely set in a different place. I'm not sure if it's also set in a different time period, but it follows a woman who is a master forger. Let me shuffle so I can lean. Brandon Sanderson is known for his very complex magic systems, and this, even though it is a novella, does have a complex magic system. So what a forger does is they can make stamps that can change objects into other objects. So for example, if you have a plain bland vase, you can make it into a fancy vase by knowing the history of certain vases and rewriting them. So for example, you can change the person that made the vase from a random person that works in a factory to a master craftsman, and you'll end up with like a really fancy vase. Now, this master forger is not from this country, and she was imprisoned when she was doing a heist in a like government gallery, as far as I can tell. And around the time that she was performing this heist, there was an assassination attempt on the emperor that has rendered him, he's awake, but he's almost in a comatose state. He's suffered heavy brain damage, essentially. You can alter people in this world using the like soul stamping method, but it's much harder than altering an object. And as the government have captured this master forger, they have tasked her with stamping the emperor with his own soul so that they can preserve the current government and so that an opposing faction will not take over. So what the forger is trying to do is make the emperor alive again, essentially. She needs to inject all of his memories and all of his personality back into him to make him into essentially the man that he was. Now the problem with this is that she does not know the emperor, and to be able to forge anything you have to know about its history. So she is currently imprisoned in the palace, learning everything she can about the history of the emperor, his personality, his likes and his dislikes. She is doing this because the governors have essentially said that she will be able to live if she does, but she knows that they are not going to allow her to live, and that as soon as she has performed this task, they're going to kill her. So while she's also working on this, she is trying to hatch a plan to escape. So that's the plot of Emperor's Soul. I'm really enjoying it so far, and I think something that I really do like about Brandon Sanderson's writing is that it's so easily accessible. You know, he writes really high fantasy without it seeming like really high fantasy. Obviously, I have been reading the A Song of Ice and Fire series this year as well, and what I find with that is that although I do enjoy it, I think that George R.R. Martin is very descriptive and his writing can be quite dry, and I think that Brandon Sanderson is a lot easier to read. He builds very complex worlds, he has very complex magic systems, but the way that the story is written is that it is very compelling and you can just fly through his books. Last year for Booktube-a-thon, I read Elantris, which is a 600-page book. I read 7 books that week and Elantris was one of them because I find Brandon Sanderson's books so compelling and easy to fly through. So that's where I'm up to with reading so far. I am about to go and make dinner, as I said. I also have some candle orders to pack up. I would also like to make some more candles tonight so that I can get some more orders packed up tomorrow, and I will be heading to the gym at 7:30, so I have approximately 2.5 hours. I leave at 7:20, so 2 hours and 20 minutes to make dinner and pack up some orders. Hopefully I will have done the bulk of the work on candles that I need to do by the time I go to the gym. I'm going to yoga tonight, so that when I get back I can work on editing this vlog and maybe starting a manga. I am also thinking about changing one of the books on my TBR because I have 2 volumes of Children of the Whales on my Reading Rush TBR, but if I read both of those then I don't own any further volumes of Children of the Whales, and I think that because I'm going on holiday in August and I do want to participate in the Newts and I also have Bookopoly, that I would like to try and save a volume of Children of the Whales to put into my Newts/Bookopoly TBR, if I can get it in my Bookopoly TBR and the Newts, to be honest. So I think I might swap out one of the volumes just so that I'm only reading one this week, but if I decide to do that I will obviously let you know. Okay guys, so I have pretty much done about half of the things, not even half of the things that I wanted to have done at this point, but I am heading off to yoga now. It is 27 degrees here, it's 7:20 and it is still ridiculously hot, so wish me luck because the gym that I usually go to is being refurbished at the minute, so they've moved all of the classes into other community buildings. So yoga is in the sports hall of the high school and they don't have air conditioning in there, so it's gonna be sweaty as hell. I'm already sweating. I haven't stopped sweating since I came home. The amount of times when I was doing that last vlog update that I had to wipe my face was actually disgusting. So I'm gonna go to yoga and then when I come home I have a few more things to pack up. I haven't finished packing orders yet. I'm not gonna make any candles tonight now. I'm going to do that tomorrow because I don't have anything at all planned for tomorrow aside from packing candles, which I've just, well, I didn't decide that I have to do it. I do have to do it. So I'm gonna come home from the gym. I'm gonna pack up the last few things that I have to pack up. I'm gonna get a cold shower because I need to wash my hair and also I feel disgusting, and then I'm going to finish the Emperor's Soul, wrap up this vlog and edit it. It's a long night. It's gonna be a long night. I'm having the worst reading rush, guys. The worst reading rush. Oh, you bite your friend like chocolate. You say you'll go and nobody knows, with guns hidden under our petticoats. We're never gonna quit and no one. Hey guys, it's time to wrap up day 3, even though we are in day 4 because it is 12:30 AM. But I put a poll on Twitter and I said, do I finish my book before I wrap up the vlog, or do I just wrap the vlog the fuck up and go to bed? And everybody of course said finish my book. So I have finished The Emperor's Soul by Brandon Sanderson. I did really enjoy the story. There were a lot of themes of passion and things like artistic passion and getting really into a project and wanting to see it through to the end even though you have other stuff going on. I told you the plot of this earlier. So we have our main character who is trying to restore the Emperor's Soul, but she also mainly has a plan to escape. But as she gets more and more into the project, she wants to complete that more than anything else. I really love the magic system in here. Obviously it was a 130-page novella. Even though it was so small, there was a whole lot in terms of the magic system, and while there wasn't a lot of room on page to illustrate what the magic system can do, we did see at the end like some of the different aspects and the different ways that the magic system can be used. So I did really appreciate that, and this has actually made me really excited to start Mistborn just because I love the story and I love Brandon Sanderson's writing. So I'm probably going to give this 4 stars. I did really love it, but I'm just not feeling 5 stars on that, which means that the novella collection overall does get 4 stars from me because I also gave Legion 4 stars. Although Emperor's Soul is marginally better, they are different stories. One is like a paranormal detective novella and one is an epic fantasy novella, so I rate them both on different scales essentially. So this fulfills the prompt for the reading rush to read a book with purple on the cover. This is also on my Book Junkie Trials TBR, and on there it fulfills the prompt for Queendom Stone, which is to read a book that features royalty. And then this one was also on my Bookopoly TBR, and then for that the prompt was to read a library book. So I'm done with this now. I'm not going to tell you what I'm moving on to next because the only thing I'm moving on to at the moment is my bed, and then I'll pick up something new in the morning. I feel like it's a lot earlier than it is. Like I said, it's 12:30. I have to edit this clip. I have one more square to fill in on my thumbnail and then I'm all done. So I'm kind of glad that I don't have a big block of editing to go do now, obviously because it's 12:30 a.m. But I was all like, oh, I'm so chill, I'm so organized, everything's getting done, and then I realized it's actually past midnight, so I haven't gained any sleep. But tomorrow, like I said, I don't have a huge amount of plans, literally just making candles. So when I've done that and I've made dinner, I think I'm gonna try and get some reading done. But yeah, we'll see where I'm at in the morning, and if I have time before I have to go to work to let you know what I am picking up throughout tomorrow or today because it's past midnight. So just before we wrap up the vlog, we have my small booktuber shout out, and today it is going to be the lovely, the wonderful, the beautiful and the fierce Capri from Capri's Book Island. Now Capri brings a little something to the table that nobody else in my subscription feed box does as far as I'm aware at the moment. Capri does make general booktube content. She does like list videos, tags. She does also do some really great discussions. The most recent discussion of hers that I watched was about whether booktubers credit other booktubers appropriately for their ideas in videos, etc., which was really interesting from the perspective of a content creator. So I did really enjoy that. But something that Capri also does is she cosplays, and she did make a cosplay video. Her most recent cosplay video was all of the Strange the Dream characters, which was just visually stunning. I can't remember what it was because I'm half asleep and my brain is like dead, but she did also post some pictures to Twitter of another cosplay. So she does do quite a bit of cosplay, and like I said, we have all of the regular booktube content and some discussions as well. I absolutely love her wardrobe as well. She has the most beautiful selection of clothes. She posts selfies on Twitter all the time and she's always absolutely stunning. She is a booktuber that I have discovered quite recently. I want to say in the last 3-ish months maybe, but I have been absolutely loving her content so far. She's also really funny, she's great to talk to. I interact with her on a semi-regular basis on Twitter, and she's just all around a great booktuber, so I would very much appreciate it if you could go check her out and show her some love. But that is all we have for day 3, so we're 3 days in, we're 2 books down. Hopefully, if all goes well, I'll be able to knock off, I will 100%, like you're hearing it here, I will 100% knock off at least 1 book tomorrow, but I want to do 2, so we'll see what happens there. But those are my plans. I'm gonna go get this edited so that I can get some goddamn sleep. But thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like this vlog if you liked it and subscribe if you want to, and I will see you tomorrow. Fortunately, because obviously I love making this content for you guys, but unfortunately because your girl needs some sleep. Bye.
Oh, you bite your friend like chocolate. You say you will go where nobody knows, with guns hidden under our petticoats. We're never gonna quit it, no, we're never gonna quit it, no.